Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
The forecast is calling for major snowfall in southeast Michigan.
If that happens, the roads will be covered. There's nothing we can do that will prevent the roads from covering when that kind of snow is falling.
There are staffing challenges, but this is an event some have been planning for months in advance.
All of our trucks, we have new blades. Most of all the trucks right now, at this moment, they're loaded up with salt. We're just ready to go.
And ready to go is certainly what you want to hear ahead of a big winter storm like the one set to arrive for us this Wednesday, Kim.
That's right. Every hour we get a clearer picture of what we're in for. So let's go ahead and check in with Andrew for the very latest. Andrew.
And Kimberly and Devin, as you know and just heard, preparation is the key. And fortunately, we have time to prepare. No snow falling as of yet, and we keep these dry conditions in place as we go through this evening into tonight, even through much of Tuesday. And with Storm Tracker 4, not only can we see what's happening locally, we can take a look at precipitation, rain or snow that's happening anywhere in the country. As you can see, we have dry conditions for right now, and we'll continue to have dry conditions as we go through the rest of the evening and into tomorrow. It's not until Wednesday morning when some of those first flakes start to form and start to arrive. But the front is going to take shape out here, out in the northern Rockies, and it's going to pull moisture in from the Gulf of Mexico, where you have heavy shower and thunderstorm activity that's happening closer to around Texas and also around Louisiana. Those two areas basically combine to give us at first some chilly rain, but then heavy amounts of snow. And we're taking early precautions by announcing this winter storm watch that takes effect. Not now, but starting Wednesday morning at 7 a.m., all day Wednesday and all day Thursday. It does not expire until 11 p.m. on Thursday. So here's my timeline of what's going to happen when it comes to this snowstorm. We're just fine for now, and we're fine throughout much of Tuesday. By Tuesday evening, the storm starts with chilly rain showers, but as colder air filters in, turns to snow with snowy and hazardous conditions from Wednesday and into Thursday, with rounds and rounds of moderate to heavy snowfall to the tune of 6 to 8, even up to around 14 inches in parts of the area. I'll break down these snow totals for you neighborhood by neighborhood in my full weather forecast in just a few minutes.
Okay, Andrew, thank you. And we've actually had it pretty easy this winter when it comes to winter storms, but it's going to be rough on the roads later this week.
Kim DiGiulio will, of course, have her eyes on the roads all week, and right now she's got to look at the readiness of the local road commissions. Kim.
Our local forecasters are forecasting one of the biggest storms we've seen in a while, but with worker shortages everywhere. I went out to see if our road crews are ready for what's to come.
We won't be sleeping this week, I can tell you that. No one here, and anyone here in Wayne County that has a CDL with the Wayne County operations is all hands on deck.
Beverly Watts from the Department of Public Services for Wayne County says the drivers are ready, and so are the vehicles.
We have the new blades. We switched out on all of our trucks. We have new blades. Most of all the trucks right now, at this moment, they're loaded up with salt. We're just ready to go. We're checking everything about our trucks and our routes. So we're ready.
Over in Oakland County, despite staffing shortages in almost any profession these days, that won't be the case for Oakland County Road Commission.
We have a number of people that work in office positions regularly that are ready to do that and jump into that mode when needed. So we have contingency plans in place should there be worker shortages.
Craig Bryson of Road Commission for Oakland County says they're hearing they could get up to 1.5 inches of snow per hour, which means most of the trucks will be on the freeways.
A lot of times in this kind of heavy snow, we'll do team plowing on the freeways where we'll put 5 or 6 trucks lined up together to head down the freeways. That pulls trucks off other roads, but we need to get the high volume roads cleared first.
But in this new work from home era, both Beverly and Craig are asking those who can to stay home during this storm.
Any individuals who can work from home, hopefully, if enough snow comes down, the schools, hopefully they'll be remote. But we do know there's vital. We have our healthcare professionals that need to get to the hospital.
And despite, all of our best efforts, there will be times when I'm sure it will be frustrating for motorists. And again, we just ask their patience as we do the best we can.
I spoke with a representative from Detroit about what their plan is for the surface streets here in Detroit once all of that snow comes. They said that they're in meetings today coming up with a game plan, but once it comes, they'll be ready. I'm Kim DiGiulio, Local 4.
All right, Kim, the Local Forecasters app can help you stay on top of the storm via interactive radar and weather alerts. It's free. Just download it by simply scanning the QR code that you see right here, or just search WDIV in your favorite app store.
Coronavirus cases continue to trend in the right direction. The state is reporting more than 21,000 new cases over the past 3 days. It averages out to more than 7,000 cases per day. That's a drop from Friday when cases were averaging about 13,000 per day. Sadly, we've lost another 65 lives to the virus. Michigan is shipping 250,000 free at-home COVID tests to 50,000 homes. Some zip codes are eligible in Macomb, Oakland, and Wayne counties, along with the city of Detroit. You can see if you qualify on the homepage of our website, clickondetroit.com. Moderna says the FDA has given full approval to its COVID vaccine. The shot was granted an emergency use authorization in 2020 and has since been given to tens of millions of Americans. The state's COVID case numbers are one way to measure where we are in the pandemic, but it's hospitals that see it up close and personal. And 2 local health systems are sharing some cautious optimism with our Sean Lay. Sean joins us live with more. Sean, good evening.
Kimberly, we're outside Beaumont Royal Oak here. And listen, Beaumont doctors telling us today they were seeing a steady increase in COVID cases all the way back to July. And now they're seeing those cases start to drop and go the other way. Michigan Medicine also reporting today positive movement in COVID. Could it be a possible downturn in COVID? Michigan Health providing this light at the end of the tunnel today.
So overall, thank you for everything that the public is doing. It seems to be working. We're seeing less people in the emergency department. We're seeing less crowding, but we're still seeing a lot of COVID, and we've got a little ways to go before we cross the finish line on this one.
That's Michigan Medicine emergency medicine doctor Brad Uren, now seeing fewer COVID patients coming into the ER. The numbers from Omicron have been staggering. Community spread remains high, and there is concern for older people, those on chemotherapy and those on immunosuppressants.
Wear a mask if you're around these people, and make sure that they're wearing a mask when you're around so that you can protect them, because those people are still at high risk. Even with the potentially milder form of infection, we still have concerns about severe COVID in those individuals, and we want to protect them.
Doctors at Beaumont Health tell us they're also seeing a significant downturn in COVID patients. Dr. Matthew Sims, Director of Infectious Disease, explains what that means.
Certainly, we're seeing the end of the surge, which is great. So the Omicron surge is coming to an end. I think that we're starting to see a downtrend because a lot of the people who are susceptible have gotten it.
Back here live at Beaumont Royal Oak, 365 COVID patients within Beaumont's health system right now. Dr. Sims tells us that's likely folks who are not vaccinated, not boosted, or came in for something different and then tested positive once inside for COVID. Now, Dr. Sims also points out the Omicron variant, stealth variant, they're calling it. He does not know what that is going to bring. He says he is looking forward to, however, to Big Pharma coming up with a vaccine for Omicron. Kimberly?
Otherwise, all positive signs. Sean, we really appreciate your report.
A Metro Detroit family is trying to pick up the pieces after a fatal accident in Fraser earlier this month. The cause of this, a terrible scene, an apparent distracted driver. Rod Maloney spoke with the family. He's now pleading for help and ready to file a lawsuit.
It was quiet a week ago Friday here at Hayes and 15 Mile. A mother and a daughter, the daughter 15 years old with her learner's permit, mom in the front passenger seat supervising. They came here to Hayes Road, went across in the green light, but a driver on the other side on 15 Mile missed the red light, blew that light, and T-boned the car. In an instant, mom was dead.
I turned quickly, I seen the car, and I blacked out.
Likely from the impact. That's Katie Rice in the middle here, her attorney David Feminino on the left, her father Randall Rice on the right. This is video of the accident. Massive damage to the cars. Sterling Heights police responded but made no arrests. Katie says she's trying to stay positive and strong, but isn't sleeping these days.
I woke up, I heard sirens and my car beeping. I turned and I see my mom laying like this, and there was blood gushing everywhere.
Her mother, 57-year-old Luann Pinks, also had another major responsibility, acting as caregiver along with Randall for their 36-year-old special needs son, Josh, who sat in the back seat of the car when it was hit.
But his foot is swollen now, so he can't walk.
He remains in the hospital and likely headed to assisted living, possibly for the rest of his life, a crushing financial blow.
We did all this together. We raised Joshua for 36 years. We did everything together. how am I supposed to do this anymore? I mean, I'm trying, Katie's giving me the strength.
Katie attends school online and as a result was very close with Luann.
She was my best friend.
You send your wife out to get some groceries and she never comes back. Could you imagine that?
Well, certainly this is all unexpected. The family not financially prepared to handle a funeral right now, and so they have a GoFundMe page. We're linking to that on clickondetroit.com. In the meantime, with David Femininio there is going to be a lawsuit filed against that driver. Back to you.
So awful, Rod. Anything from police on this?
Well, we checked in with Sterling Heights Police. They are still investigating and they're still awaiting results of some of the testing that they've been done. And so as it stands right now, the other driver has not been charged with anything. But as I said, that investigation continues.
All right, Rob.
In a Local 4 update, the former Livingston County Undersheriff has pleaded guilty to drunk driving. Jeffrey Warder was arrested by a state police trooper in October. Police say he looked drunk and they could smell alcohol in his car. A blood test showed a BAC of 0.13. This morning he pleaded guilty to operating while visibly impaired. Right afterward, a judge sentenced him to a fine, saying it was his first offense, and he's already enrolled in counseling. Warder resigned from the sheriff's office in November.